Hi guys, I'm going to do a quick video here on my Steyr. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install an aftermarket regulator from Altaros. The plan is that I want to see if an aftermarket regulator will lower the standard deviation of the shot string. I'm not real happy with the standard deviation of the shot string as it is from the factory. Basically, it comes shooting between 6 or 7 feet per second standard deviation. Excuse me. Sorry about that. 6 or 7 foot-pounds of energy standard deviation. So I'd like that to be somewhere down in the 4 feet per second standard deviation range. Also, I've got this tuned currently only for 16 foot-pounds of energy. I wanted to really up the shot count. And so if I'm only shooting at 16 foot-pounds of energy, the stock regulator is set, I don't know, 145, 150 bar. It's pretty dang high. And so I'm going to put this regulator in, and it's going to be set for 100 bar. We're going to see how that affects shot count and standard deviation. So before we do that, we just got to drain the air out of the reservoir. This little part here comes with the gun. It's what you would use if you were filling the gun without the quick fill. I just use it to drain the air out of my cylinder. So again, bear with me. Okay. It was almost full when I did that, kind of a waste. But again, when you're not shooting at a high foot-pound energy, you get lots of shots. So it was still almost full, even though I'd shot a 50-shot shot string. Okay, so next all I got to do is unscrew this part here. Got my handy-dandy PVC pipe tool that I made for this. Originally, getting this cap off was a pain in the butt. But once I got it off the first time, there's really nothing to it. So, this Altaros regulator, it actually installs really simply. However, I've had one before, but the one I had before, the problem with it is that there's a valve in this end here, under this pot, and the first regulator they gave me, whenever I would take the gun, unscrew the gun, or the reservoir from the gun, all the air would dump out of the rifle. And that's fine if I was just going to unscrew it to adjust the regulator, because I need the air to come out anyway. But if I was just trying to adjust the hammer spring tension, which was what I was usually trying to do, and all the air came out, it got old really fast. So they helped me solve the problem with a new plenum. Is that what it's called? Not exactly sure. But anyway, the way this regulator works is we're going to unscrew this and we're going to screw this into it. We need to add 2 little washers in here. The guys from Altaros told me to do that just so that there was enough tension on the spring. So when I take this off, there's going to be a little spring and a valve that comes off and out. Just unscrews, simple as can be. Careful so you don't drop the spring and the valve here. Okay, just going to leave the valve and the spring there. What I do need to do though is get my washers out real fast. washers. This goes in the regulator. Yep. Okay. And then this just screws together. That's it. Okay. So, we screw this back in the air reservoir. Apparently it helps if you line up the threads. There we go. And reassemble the gun. Basically, if there was one knock I've got on this gun, it's that the standard deviation is less than ideal. For short distances, you would never notice it. It doesn't really have much impact on the. It doesn't have much impact on the accuracy, but at farther ranges, when you have some that, you know, are 15, 20, 30 feet per second slower than your expected velocity, well, those shots end up being low and messes up group sizes, just doesn't give me a really good feeling for shooting out to 100, 150, sometimes 200 yards. And so if I can get that dialed down, I won't really have any, hold on, I won't have really any complaints about the rifle. The Steyr's remarkably easy to work on. I mean, I guess complaint number 2 would be that I've got to unscrew the reservoir to get the stock off. But I guess complaint number 3 is I've got to unscrew the moderator to get the reservoir off. I mean, there's a procedure to it, but you can see it's nothing very complicated. So basically, when I'm done putting this together, the plan is just to fill it up, back up to its 200 bar max fill, and shoot another shot string and compare. How long did that take? 8 minutes? It's getting it.